out of automated for your sector.
Okay, can you call in to YOLO and find out if there's anything pending on him?
Affirm, stand by.
Thank you. He lives in YOLO County. He's got an ankle monitor. Trying to figure out what the ankle monitor is for.
Good morning. It's early Monday morning, and we're at 12:50. Sunday night, Monday morning. It's about 51 degrees in downtown Sacramento. I'm with Maverick, and Tyler was with me tonight. And it's pretty slow right now. Let's see, we had a SWAT operation earlier off of Dixie Ann. Officers following up on a homicide. We don't know which homicide, we just know they're following up on a homicide. They knew a potential suspect wasn't there, but they had to go through the numbers and do their due diligence. So it was pretty low key. So we'll drive around and do our beat check. Someone said hi, Tyler.
What's that?
Someone said hi, Tyler.
Hi. Yeah, I don't think I've been in here when you've done one of these yet. So.
No.
Yeah.
Check old Sat.
Sorry, I'm also not ready for the show. 5 Henry Boy Frank 520 for the chase the driver now.
Looks like it's delayed a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. California State Railroad Museum. I think I told you all last night. Y'all need to come down and check out the Railroad Museum. I love that place. Got some big trains in that building. It surprises you how much they shove in there. Sounds like, oh, it sounds a bit animated down here. Aw, he's carrying her. That's sweet. Stephanie Valentine, howdy. Yeah, our middle name is Safe. Public Safety News, we're always safe. Okay, so we try to be. The places we're heading to aren't usually safe, though. There's something going on, but we do our best. And Yesenia Gonzalez, hello again. Thanks for joining us again. Thank you. Is that green light wishes? We need it. Yeah, let's all do the green light wishes. We had a lot of red lights last night. I remember that. Kevin Gowan, we are aware of that, and we have a team member currently on scene. You'll see that posting up shortly. Hoppy Rail Yard. All right. Betty, thank you so much. We appreciate that, Betty. Tyson, no problem on the update. That's what we do. So let's see, what else did we have today? We had another shooting over off of Gateway, if you didn't see that post. I think we had 2 shot. You'll see our footage on that on Sac B as well, along with the vehicle into the structure last night on South Land Park. Sac B picked up both of those. So thank you, breaking news editor at Sac B. Gave us a little bit of fuel money for the beginning of the week. We were running a little bit low, and that always helps out.
The answer to that. I would assume yes.
That's classified information on how we do things. Let's see. We're actually multiple mobile devices. Is that in the road? Oh, a bicycle wheel in the road.
Nice.
910 2nd Street, Sun PD. 54 minutes after midnight.
Another call on 2nd Street.
What was it? We'll let you stare at the Capitol for a minute while we.
Units broadcast cancellation of a noise complaint. 910 2nd Street, Sun PD. 54 minutes after midnight.
Noise complaint
415.
that we just drove through there. That was probably the guy that was carrying the young lady, and they were being a bit rowdy. It's old Sacramento. Yeesh. There's apartments above some of those businesses, but it's old Sacramento. What do you expect?
Ready to copy plate. Commercial plate. X-ray pole 14737.
Oh yeah.
There's the
Christmas
yep.
trees
There's
going
the
up.
Christmas tree again.
South Parkway and Center Parkway. Call advance one of those, they heard about 5923, and then a car take off. Nothing else gonna hurt.
Control is gonna go code zipper. Be safe out there, guys. We'll check at you.
Copy control. Thanks for your help. There's our dispatcher going offline. So we're on our own. No, we're really thankful having a dispatcher during our peak times. Hi Ian, we really don't answer those questions on what equipment we use. Betty, top fan, thank you very much. And yeah, we don't really do ride-alongs anymore. We did during our next level campaign for those who donated at a certain level, but obviously there's some liability issues. We are going to be starting a new type of campaign that we are brainstorming, and it will be a trophy, a rotating trophy, and it will be start out at a certain level. Whoever donates at that level gets their name on the trophy, and whoever gets their name on the trophy but whoever gets their name on the trophy will also get a ride along and get to go to dinner or lunch with us, whatever it is, and get to meet the team that's on that day and ride along with us for a couple hours. So and then we will we'll put whatever the next level is, level donation to get the next name on the trophy. And then when we get to the point where we get enough funding and we're able to get a brick and mortar and get an office, that trophy will go in our trophy case as folks who helped us get founded and get our footprint and get things off the ground. I feel like what was it, Hewlett Packard in the garage. The guys started in the garage. The vision for PSN is absolutely huge, and that's what we kind of feel like. We're just starting in the garage right now, and when we get some good capital, it is going to explode. But not to worry for our local folks. That's the different areas. There'll be like a main page on our website where you can go see that. I heard there was a message from somebody that said they were getting logged out of our website. I didn't get to look at the message yet, but there is no logging into our website, so I don't know what that deal is. We'll check into that just in case that individual happens to be on with us live right now. So we are in Midtown right now on the outskirts of Lavender Heights as we drive around. Probably won't yammer as much tonight.
People don't think they can get hit by cars.
I know, right? So.
They open the door and the fucking, I just don't get it.
Yeah. Guy in the car next to us doesn't get why people cross the road. Anyway, probably won't yammer as much tonight. We're having a hard time paying attention to the radios and talking a lot last night, so we're probably going to do less talking and more listening. But it's a Sunday night and it's slow too. But when we stop talking, it's because we're listening to radios.
Sound between 3904 and 3900 Fig towards the alley. Copy. Take a look.
I still gotta go to Rick's Dessert Diner. Tyler and I were just talking about that. He said the desserts are good.
They're good. It's like they're closed now. I don't know how late they're open to.
Good. I really don't need any desserts. I heard they got really good breakfast food too. From a friend of mine who goes there on occasion. I love breakfast food.
I really like those decorations on the trees.
Yeah, that's cool. Kind of like streamy thingy bobber smackers. Got these.
Must be sort of recent because I don't remember seeing it last week when we were out.
Yeah, no, they've actually been up there a couple of months.
Really?
Yeah, you got. I was surprised when they put them up. It looked pretty cool though, coming down the street. As Tyler would say, it's dope. So we're on the east end of downtown Sacramento right now. So actually, officially Midtown. Midtown, I believe, starts about 16th Street and goes up to about 29th, 30th. Then you're bumping into East Sacramento.
And not sure about the Facebook page yet, but on Twitter, the vehicle into building on Franklin is up.
Gotcha.
Not sure why I can't scroll down more on Facebook.
Oh, look at that license plate. 8 gag 363.
It is up on Facebook too, so that story is up.
Okay, so Kevin Gowan, that story is up on the vehicle into the structure.
Superior Donuts. So do you think that place is better than Maria's then?
Oh, no. How dare you? Oh.
65, show us how it's one. Not there for Richard.
Oh, blasphemy.
I don't know, the name would suggest otherwise.
You know, I've learned places who have to
Oh yeah, you told me this last
use adjectives in their names that like Yum Yum Donuts. That should be cardboard donuts. Oh yes, Kevin. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm telling you, 3 o'clock in the morning is the time for Marie's Donuts. Scott from Loud Labs. Yeah, it was fun having him visit from LA, and we got to. He had a Marie's glazed donut, and he confirmed it is absolutely scrumptious. And I told him, I said, once you have a Marie's, you will never go back to Krispy Kreme. They gotta pay us for this stuff. I'm telling you.
Yeah, free advertising. They're getting free advertising.
I know. Yeah, we gotta work on some sponsorships. By the way, if you're a business owner and you would like to sponsor PSN, we are looking for some underwriters, and we are not opposed to putting some sponsorships on NC3 here and on our website. We're actually our website's being redeveloped, and we're gonna have a little bit of real estate on there for sponsors. So be thinking about that if you're a business owner.
25 L Street, Canada.
What do we have there? Something on L Street?
65, show us how it's one. Not there for Richard. I'll put the 65, we'll get 32, 14, 25 L Street, Canada, 31 West.
What was that cross?
Well, they said 1825.
14, 25 L Street, Canada, 31 West.
1525 L Street?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
That's the 15th now. That's the thing about that. I don't know how people get lost in downtown. It's letters and numbers, really? I always get lost coming downtown. How do you get lost downtown? Okay, folks, here we go. Lesson for getting around downtown. If it's like right now, 1525 L Street, it's gonna be around 15th and L, between 15th and 16th. And Capitol, it would be M Street. So Capitol replaces M. The one-ways confuse me. How does a one-way confuse you? It's one way. Yeah, you just go around the block. I'm sorry. I know. I'm a little snarky sometimes. I apologize.
Just use Google Maps and that works.
Yeah. Google Map will get you around just fine.
For the most part.
Right.
All yelling outside. Something about a vehicle. 900 West El Camino Avenue in Wednesday.
Yeah, sure, copy the call.
What's your 6?
I know, Jack. Really? It baffles me. So 15th and L, officer is on a 415, a disturbance. That's not something we really zippity doo dah split over to. We kind of meander that way, just in case it escalates.
Battalion 1, Medic 1, Engine 1, testing 515, P as in Papa 213. Testing 515, P as in Papa 2, unit 213 at the Pioneer Tower. Battalion 1, Medic 1, Engine 1. Turn up 169 Delta 1 operation, cease off operation.
Does not sound good.
No, that car doesn't sound. Thank you, Betty. Have a good night's sleep. Yes, and happy Veterans Day, everybody. It is Veterans Day. It's after midnight, I forgot. Our veterans, thank you for your service. Thank you for our freedoms. You are awesome. Drunk driver on Lemon Hill.
Yeah. South side.
Yep. This is a spot where we get the wrong way drivers all the time, right here. So we got Lavender Heights to our right, Mercantile on our left.
Up to 128.
Thank you, Jeff. I take it you're a veteran. Thank you. What branch, Jack?
Alpha 12, truck stop.
Oops.
856 on East Congress on King George Victor 7.
Alpha 31, clear that line, no way, please.
Oh, we passed 15th now. I was paying attention, but there wasn't any disturbance going on.
The unit on Balsam, this is for that moving truck.
Nothing here at 16th and L either. I'll hang out here for a little bit. The mix is over here.
28 today, you in front of that moving van? Yeah, for a moment. Something for me, just shine your light. The backyard with all the 5 cars in the driveway. See that Dodge backed in? If you could just put a flashlight on the bed of that pickup truck and let me know what you see. I've got heat, but I have no idea what it is.
Marines, Army, and Air Force. Wow, Jack, you did the rounds. Thank you. 23 and a half years.
Is it on the east or west side of Baltimore?
Sure, man. Thank you so much, Jack. Really appreciate that.
Residents behind that moving truck, I think I've got numbers of 3929. It would be on the west side of the street. There's 3 and one of the Dodge pickup truck. And in the bed of that Dodge truck, there's a bunch of stuff. Could be an animal, I don't know what it is, but it's hot. If you can just take a look.
Something hot. The air unit's picking up in the back
Yeah,
of the truck.
if you want.
On the FLIR. Oh, the hot dog people are out here. Ooh.
Don't even think about it.
Ooh. I'm tempted.
Towards the tailgate. Yeah, there's a dog in the tailgate. I'll be dog. Thanks.
Let's see what we got going. Man, CHP docket is even slow. We got a traffic collision Interstate 80 East at Taylor Road off ramp. That was at 12:58. I'll take a look at the details there.
Well, that's like Roseville, though. That's like
Yeah.
Air 23, I've got nothing else.
On the right hand shoulder, vehicle is facing the wrong way. Oops.
Yep, sorry. City Air 23. Book by code 10 or perimeter distance.
Code 10 on the perimeter, 3904663.
Vehicle's hard to see, no lights on.
Yeah, you're welcome, and Air 20 clear.
CHP is on scene of that. Tow truck is on the way. Classic Tow for one, and Jake's. Oh no answer for those. Huh. Classic Tow and Jake's. You missed out on your rotational tow, just saying. Answer the phone when CHP calls. Hey, my sister's on. That Joanna Nichols right there is my sister. Good to see you, sis. We are staged at 16th and L. Just hanging out right now, waiting to see what happens. 11:45, there's a hit and run, no injuries at Brunswick Road and Beaver Drive. 10:56 earlier, there was something, collision unknown injury at Shingle Road and Crooked Branch Street. Wow, some of those names.
I was like, I reckon.
The other one's Grass Valley. Hey, so sis, did Daisy like your new bubble thing you got? So I'm waiting for a reply on that. Some of our followers know before I was adopted when I was 2 months old, and my biological mom and family just found me, and we got reunited a year ago this October, and have a sister and two brothers I didn't know I had as well, and some uncles and aunts and the whole gaggle. So getting to know everybody. Still haven't met my one brother yet, Sean, and just got to be with Alan a few days ago. Good deal. Daisy is my sister's dog, and that dog's a hoot. They went to Ice Capades tonight. Anybody else on here go to Ice Capades? They went to Ice Capades tonight. So. All right, looks like things are kind of mellow around here. So we have a south coverage tonight as well. Speaking of, want to check? Can you check on that?
Yeah. I don't
pull it up. Yeah.
What does he want?
Oh, you're my favorite. Yeah, you're.
What?
He's a Kaiser South.
Okay. Ooh, vehicle stop.
Yeah, just did a vehicle stop before around here and go around the block. Yes, you are my favorite sister. You are correct. You're my only sister. By the way, my sister does some incredible knitting. If you're looking for a special handmade gift for somebody.
For Christmas?
Yeah. Sis, if you're able to, go ahead and throw a link in there to your Facebook page, your store.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna promote my sis for free. You better believe it. Yeah, she does some really, really good work, I gotta say. Favorite sibling? I got some pretty cool brothers, you know. Oh, there's Taxi Dave. He's driving a van now. He got rid of his Prius.
I was gonna say that looks like
Yep.
a different.
Yep. I don't know. I forgot to ask him why I got rid of his Prius. It's probably time to replace the batteries. Favorite sibling? I'm gonna have to think about that one. Although she did make me some awesome coffee with caramel macchiato creamer. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I used the last for creamer.
I was gonna say maybe it depends on what she gets you for Christmas.
You know that could, yeah. So the verdict could still be out, sis. You could win that spot. I like Tyler's thinking. Angel Wings Boutique. That's it. Do a Facebook search for Angel Wings Boutique and you'll land on her Facebook page store. Oh, buzz down. Yeah, it's super duper duper uber quiet here on the K. As you remember last night, this is all blocked off to traffic, and you know, it's open, it's mellow.
Kind of surprised too, because it's a 3-day weekend. So
Yeah, it's true. Let's see, do we want to go left or do we want to go right? Let's go left. You got it, sis. Have a good one. Nighty night. Don't worry, the rest of us will all stay out here and watch the city while y'all sleep. It's okay. 17 viewers. And we thank you, 17, for joining us. People walking in the middle of the street in dark clothing. That is rocket science. Vegetation fire, Gerber and Power In, TJ2.
yeah, I was gonna say it's not. Darn it.
Califield, glad you popped in there. Actually tried, and I shot you a message from my personal profile. For some reason, we cannot reply to your messages. I don't know what that. It comes up at the bottom that we can't reply. It's weird. I've never seen it before. But I did reply to you from my personal profile. So there's a Facebook issue there.
Copy your report to the possible fire. Gerber and Power is going to be near the food codes of brush fire.
So we got a potential vegetation fire near the Foods Co. at Gerber and Power Inn. Same route.
1271 copy.
I don't think he was. Yeah, he's going.
Okay, yeah, we have a team member en route to that veggie fire. CHP's got his eye on something. Yeah, so Cali Field, see if yeah, not a problem. Yeah, see if you accidentally got us blocked or something. I don't know what the problem is. But yeah, it won't, it literally will not let us reply to you.
Ops 45, we're now to 927. You can code for one of the other units.
And Cali Field, thanks for being a top fan, by the way. Like, a little while back, it was kind of neat. A little while back, Facebook was showing how many years or how long people have been a top fan or a supporter, all that, and they took that off. I thought that was kind of cool. Thank you. The radios are quiet. That's it. That's right. I said the Q word. Ooh, auto versus pedestrian on Bidwell Street in Folsom.
I saw that, but they didn't assign a medic, only an engine, which I thought was. Oh, they just added it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're just joining us, our 23 viewers, just doing our virtual ride along, where you just kind of hang out with us in NC3, News Cruiser 3 for public safety news. Kind of a behind the scenes hang out with us. Sometimes you'll just have the feed and you won't hear anything because we're busy working, and the feed will just be up and we'll talk when we can. Otherwise, sometimes we're listening to the radios.
You know what you should have is, I don't know if that'd be possible to have both of them at the same time as a face cam as well as the dash going.
Yeah, we're working on that.
How are you?
Yep.
Cool. I know I don't like being on camera, but
Yeah, cool. We've got a camera. It's a dual camera. We did a post edit virtual ride along before. So, it is a front and rear camera, so it's also an in-car view at the same time up in the corner.
Yeah.
But we can't live stream it, so it works for post edit, but not for live. It has an HDMI output, so we might be able to use the computer and use that to live stream it possibly, but we'll have to do some engineering, look at that, and see what we can figure out. So we'll go over here and hang out in Lavender Heights for a little bit. See if any activity around.
Hi, I'm going 97.
Okay, have a team member. Thanks, Jennifer. Califield, not sure how late we'll be out tonight. Sundays we kind of play by ear. Depending if it completely drops off and goes dead, we might call it. And actually, I had kind of a long day today. I got a good nap in, but it was kind of a long day. So if I'm not,
on a 242 in progress, 4205 Teton Street. Sounds at a 242 inside the apartment. A male, possibly 242, and a female. 4205 Teton Street.
4th and T Street, in an apartment. Sounds of a fight inside of an apartment. We don't usually roll to domestic issues. If there's nothing else going on, we might meander toward that direction. But we'll hang out here and kind of monitor that. I know it's a 3-day weekend. I know. You're absolutely correct. But if I hit the wall and I'm not safe to drive, I call it, and we're kind of big on safety. There's been quite a few stringers who have died passing out, falling asleep behind the wheel.
How about that?
So I don't want to be one of those statistics. My wife wouldn't appreciate that. Steve, let's see. For some reason I'm a top fan, but it no longer says it when I leave a message on your live feed.
1 65 and 1 Alpha 88. Looks like the complaint has been hearing this for the last 30 minutes. I don't know which apartment, but it's next door to the complaint apartment. So I know
The last
which apartment.
30 minutes. Wow. That's on that fight inside the apartment at 4th and T.
I might have an answer for Steve on that, I think.
Oh, Tyler might have an answer for you, Steve.
I've noticed that I can get you get a notification usually when you become a top fan of a page, and I've gotten it more than once, which suggests to me that it's something that can be taken away if you're not keeping up being active, if that makes sense.
That
So
makes
it's
perfect sense.
possible that you're not right now. But obviously, it could come back, I think.
See, Steve, you need to visit our page more. Gotta keep up your status there, man. It's telling on you. You're not checking in with us enough. Or you could send the mail to Zuckerberg and ask him about it. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any control over that stuff, obviously. So. let's see, it needs to be multiple times a day. Yeah, and that's the thing. I really don't know what the threshold is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, some things are so obscure with Facebook, but yet it's really the best platform for us to communicate with our viewers, and we lean more towards Facebook than any of the other social medias. It's just it just really is. It's the best platform to interact with. We kick stuff out to the other platforms and channels, but Facebook is our main thing. It's just so versatile and good platform for breaking news and getting stuff out. Got a pretty good sized group over here out in front of Badlands. The sidewalk is packed, so I'm not sure what's up over there. We usually don't see many problems stemming out of Badlands. It's usually faces and mangoes. And I don't know why that is, because they're all, I don't know what particular, shall we say, sect of Lavender Heights clientele that Badlands caters to. They got a bunch of goobers walking in the middle of the road over here. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. Big time. We got to get that up to 1,000 viewers.
Oh, yeah?
So
Let's
yeah.
do that right now. Let's see.
Yeah. You know what? It's hard. I can't find where to.
Oh. Yeah, you don't have it displayed publicly. That's something you can turn on and off.
What's that? You want the page displayed publicly?
No.
Oh, the amount of viewers.
The amount of subscribers, yeah.
Subscribers. Should make you an admin on there too.
Yeah, because normally it would display like somewhere up here, right next
Yeah.
to subscribed.
Okay, we'll have to fix that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the question.
Yeah, I am not the YouTube ace, that's for sure. I'm gonna keep it coming up. Because I'm in desktop mode, not. Show mode.
Alarm 5525 Folsom Boulevard. Internal commercial alarm 5525 Folsom Boulevard at McDonald's. Battalion 1, Engine 8, Fire Map 170, Alpha 4 Operation.
Howdy, Sharon from Rancho. Thanks for joining us. We don't get out to Rancho too often. We were out there the other night for that fire on Woodbury with Scott Lane from Loud Labs and the Netflix series Shot in the Dark. So we were out on that incident together. So right now we're in Lavender Heights. We'll flip around.
Yeah.
Get it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're working on getting our number of subscribers visible. Oh, he's in a hurry. Must not have the day off tomorrow. Ooh, turn right in front of that truck. That was not smart. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. Yeah, we've got to get this over to some other platforms so where we can monetize it. And apologize, but with some commercials, and so that we really need to monetize some things. We've got to get some funding going. Yeah, true, exactly, Jennifer. On the financial, we're always trying to be very transparent with our viewers. So we, for those who are just joining us or new to our page, we are a nonprofit. Our parent nonprofit is Community First Group. It's a creative nonprofit with multiple entities, brand new, and they actually approved us a lot faster than we thought they were going to. So we're a little bit behind the 8 ball getting organized. So we need a grant writer badly. Very talented, creative grant writer. Could really make themselves a good paycheck with us, come on board our financial team. So we're looking for that. Sponsors, we're going to create some sponsorship positions. We're also coming up on that time of year where businesses need to get some write-offs in. So we'd like to make sure we put ourselves in position to be in the way of some of those and catch some of that funding. So if you are a business owner and you need some write-offs coming up before the end of the year, if you would consider us, we would greatly appreciate it. We need some underwriting. We need to get an office. We're considering a cooperative office to start off with, but what we would really like, our team, we've talked, and what we would really like, and I know it sounds kind of goofy, but a layer, if you watched Arrow, something, kind of like that, and something where we can park the news cruiser inside, tuck it away, because let's face it, there's some folks who just don't like us because of how we cover news and what we do. So news cruiser needs to be inside and safe and all the gear. And that way when something breaks, we can bust out and go cover it.
Can we try and confirm the 925? I don't think it's mapping correctly.
We need a spot where you can land in the middle of the night with high-speed internet and get stuff uploaded quickly. The ideal thing would be if someone knows somebody with some warehouse space or a business with like a garage in an alley with a roll-up door bay type of situation where we can pull the news cruiser in and have some desks kind of like alongside that to get our work done and then jump in and take off. That would actually be an ideal situation. And we're again, creative thinking. We are a nonprofit, so if someone has some extra space like that that they're not using, you can write that off, allowing us to utilize it, and then make it a donation as a write-off, and that's tax shelter for you. A little quid pro quo.
There's no apartment complexes out here. There's all houses. There's no apartment numbers. So.
We also have our donation page, psnews.us/donate. No, we never get. We have a very good working relationship with our officers. They actually really appreciate the way we cover our news. Just because we show up and we're authentic, we're not in their face, and that's the big thing, is being authentic. We're not cop watch. We're not auditors. We are simply an independent news agency, and we're, like I said, just authentic. Show up. This is the window to the scene. This is what's going on, and with no spin on it. The Power In Alliance. Thank you, Jennifer. If you have a contact there and know somebody and want to connect us. Power In, though, is a little out of... We kind of need something towards downtown, midtown, even North 10th area. We were looking at some spots over there. But, of course, we need the funding first. Or, again, a situation where someone would underwrite us or donate the space, and then it can be a write-off for them. So let's think about the nonprofit. It gives us the ability to, while others are helping us out, the nonprofit helps them out with the write-offs as a tax shelter, so that helps businesses out quite a bit. Still a pretty good crowd over in front of Badlands. It's filtering out a little bit.
There we go.
Got that now?
Yeah, I had to look it up.
So we're showing off our subscribers now.
Yeah, so if anyone goes to the page now, let me try it.
Cool. So now you can see how many subscribers we have on YouTube. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of activity here in front of Badlands, over in front of Faces. Over this direction, it's pretty dead. Califield, a good question. So yeah, you haven't been with us very long, probably. No, I do not have another job right now. I was working for Amazon, and the way that developed a few months ago, back in September, well, no, before that, let's see, I think July, we just really realized that we need to get this thing really kicked in gear, and it was, we didn't have the nonprofit was in process, it was filed, but we were waiting for the nonprofit to come through, and one of our team members was very proactive, came up with the idea, let's start a GoFundMe and get some financial support and get our next level coverage going. So next level PSN next level coverage is around the clock coverage, full-time coverage, and that's what we're trying to get to. But obviously, so in May we covered 55 incidents. When we went to the base level of next level coverage, we had viewers donating from 55 to over 115 incidents in September that we were able to cover versus 50 ready to leave their jobs, their regular 9 to 5s, to go full-time with public safety news. So we are very excited about that. We're passionate about what we do, and this is what we want to be doing. So right now, so the nonprofit came through, and we made the decision. I went ahead and left Amazon because we had faith in our viewers, and we really believed we could get a quarter of our viewers to donate $1 a month. If a quarter of our viewers would donate $1 a month, that would fund one person full-time, and once we get one person full-time, but that's the base level, next level coverage, we would be able to start generating enough viewership and get things expanded where we knew more income would start coming. We'd start getting the grants, start getting sponsorships, get the viewership up, and everything else would just start coming. And then we could get more people out of their regular 9-to-5 jobs and full-time here. So that's still the goal. And that's why we really appreciate our subscribers. But we really need to get to that level where we have about a quarter of our viewers donating just $1 a month through the subscriber portion of Facebook. Also can go and subscribe or donate through our donation page on psnews.us, and then we'll get going. Good idea, downtown partnership as well. Good one, Jennifer. Oh, come on now, Cali. It's not that cold out. It's just a little under 50 degrees. Hey, Lisa, thanks for jumping in on here with us. For those just joining us, we are in Lavender Heights area right now. They're just kicking everybody out. And that sidewalk there in Badlands is finally dissipated. And we'll go ahead and bump out of here and go check around some of the other areas in downtown real quick. So Tyler, what's your favorite dessert?
Oh man, me on the spot.
Yep, put him on the spot.
Shoot.
Pacific 9, can you show me 908?
I guess just ice cream, root beer floats.
Ooh, root beer floats. There we go. Yeah, back at you, Cali Field. Appreciate that too. It's nice to be able to have a good relationship with our viewers, be able to communicate, have kind of that open door.
Wait, what? Did you catch that?
Okay, but you can put that over here and play that.
Pacific 9, 908.
Pacific 9, 908. So, the Pacific security guards, police for McGeorge Law School. There's one guard there, big African American guy. I saw him when we were on a shooting over there and bumped into him. Didn't bump into him, it probably would have hurt. Big guy. He just has one of those really deep voices. And so he just went off duty. So he just came on the radio, Pacific 9, 908. And it's just one of our kind of funnies. His voice is very, very distinct when he comes on. So you can't miss him. That's pretty cool. All right, we're at 15th and L. We'll hang out here for a little bit. Got some folks hanging out over here. It's another one of our areas when it's busy. Unfortunately, generates some fights. Official Crazy Driver Day. We got.
What's in the water?
Yeah. Speaking of water, I'm gonna jump in the trunk real quick and grab a NOS. Be right back. NOS, the official drink of PSN. Okay, see? They gotta pay us. I'm telling you, we gotta create some paychecks with this stuff. Not a thing.
Nothing yet?
Nope. There was a SWAT thing out in Del Paso Heights earlier.
What's going on?
Yeah. There was a person killed, jumped out in front of a train.
Saturday night.
Winchell 7-1, go ahead with that 28.
What happened over on San Juan?
Oh, that was a shooting. So if you go to, are you on Facebook? And you're not following Public Safety News on Facebook? See, we've had all those with our logo, and that's all on there. Yeah. So that was a shooting. Not a lot of details on that yet. So there's another shooting today off of Gateway. 2 people shot. Yeah. So we got too many shootings going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's really picked up, unfortunately. All right, things are dying down here. We're gonna go move around. Thank you. Have a good one. Stay safe. Security guard at the hotel here. What is this? The Marriott? I think it's Marriott. So we have some fun. I gotta admit. Let's see. I'll tell you about the fun in a minute. We gotta listen to some radios.
Okay, 3 minutes 10, chest pain, 6604 Rocky Court.
Chest pain.
6604 Rocky Court. Battalion 9, injured by 3 minutes 10, climb up 231 Charlie 1 operation to the Alpha.
Stay safe, guys. Have a good night.
Stuff. Okay, so our south coverage is logging off for the night. So it's us. NC3 has got the whole city and county right now. That's what we do. We kind of default in downtown is our default area. And someone's not happy back there. And depending on the priority level of the call, it pulls us out of downtown. Our fuel. So it's involved in what we decide on covering, or where we will go to cover incidents. So what was I saying? Oh, we have some fun. So some people might find this a little mean, but yeah, let's have an active spot right here. We'll sit here for a little bit. We're by the Mix. This is the Mix crowd. 15th and L, 16th and L. I'm sorry. The Mix is to the left where you see the police cruiser, and it goes upstairs. Also, DeVries Irish Pub. So we got 3 things here. Public house isn't open right now, but yeah, there's 2. Look at that. There's 2. They're teasing me, Tyler. There's 2 of those hot dog vendors right there. That's what the crowd is. Anyway, I digress. Back to how mean we are. So most of you know we drive a black Ford Crown Victoria. And we used to have it just marked media, and it was only marked media for police officers, so they knew who we were when we rolled in behind them on incidents, so they didn't think we were backup rolling in. And once again, remember, we have a very good working relationship with our local police department. Then when certain, how should I say this diplomatically? Certain incidents occurred within our city that caused a hostile attitude towards our officers for a time. We weren't feeling too comfortable being in a black Ford Crown Victoria, and with the attitudes towards police officers at the time. So we weren't feeling too safe, and even some of the officers mentioned to us, you might want to mark out the vehicle so it's clear that you are who you are, and just for safety purposes. So we went ahead and branded the car for public safety news. We kind of liked the anonymity rolling around on the street a little bit. It made it a little easier for us. But it was good marking it out too, because a lot of people now see us, and it was good for branding purposes. But the fun we like to have, that's where we're going with that. Even though on the door and all around the car it says Public Safety News and Independent News Agency and Media in big letters, we will have security guards come up to the car. Hey, officer, and like, okay, let me stop you right there. You're a trained observer, right? Yeah, yes, I'm a trained observer. Okay. Take a step 2 feet back and tell me what the door says. Oh. So we actually get that semi-frequently. So.
All business that could be interested in a channel operation 321 624 and identified. Repeating, SAC PD is now resuming a channel operation 321 624 and identified. SAC PD.
Hey Brandy, would love to. The camera we have that we're live streaming with right now is a mounted camera, so we're not able to do that. I'm trying to think where there's photos of the car. I don't think there's any on our page. Oh, I think it might be on our Com1 group. Hang on, there might be a picture. Please stand by. Accessing. Hey man, what's up?
One of your first followers, the man.
Hey man, how's it going? What's your name?
Avery.
Avery.
It's AG McDowell on Facebook.
AG McDonald on Facebook. All right.
Well, my initials.
Are you Ubering?
Yes.
Dynamite. Do you belong? You're not in the End Zone group, are you?
I'm probably not. How do I get in there?
On Facebook, look up End Zone, and they meet every Monday night between 6 and 8 at Black Bear Diner.
Okay, sweet. In the comments?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yep, it's a good group to belong to.
Okay, thanks for knowing.
You bet, bud.
You guys got all the action.
Good deal. Thanks, Avery. Appreciate it, man. Let's see here. Oh, there's a top of the car. We were on scene of a person down on the roadway, and we'll always help out first before we start shooting. Like most folks know, I'm a former medic firefighter, so I'll go into help mode before we go into journalism mode, especially if we're already helping him out. and we concentrated on traffic. Traffic was really backed up, and so we got him safe, created a safety zone, and got traffic flowing, and so the rescue crews could get in to him, or else traffic would have been really backed up. But there's a picture of the top of, over the top of the car, and you'll see that there. So com1group.org, com the number one group.org, and then you scroll down to what we do, and you'll learn a lot more about our whole nonprofit and where we're heading, and yeah, and what's going on with us. So let's see, Kevin. Oh yes, yeah. Kevin drives a Crown Vic, and that's good, Kevin. We had Michael and I. We pulled into the Arco on Jaboom, literally to get gas, and this guy took off running and went over a fence over to the backside of one of the other hotels over there, and we kind of played the part. We drove up on, as he was going up the fence. We kind of drove up on him and put spotlights on him, and it was like, okay, man, where are you running from? You just see a black Crown Vic and you start running, and it had media all over it. So yeah, he was worried about something. I'm sure he was innocent and angelic as well. But so this course is still a little bit busy here at L and 16th. And let's see, what time is it? It's 2:10 in the AM, and look at all this activity still downtown.
Wow. Pulse point on Sacramento, there are no active incidents.
Wow, yeah, it is a wow.
In Metro, there's only one.
Wow, there is like nothing going on citywide, really. No, great question, Brandy. No, we don't get close enough to stuff. We wait till officers arrive, and we try to be pretty smart about that. But good question though. Yeah, it's kind of funny how a car has a stigma, and I mean, here the car is completely marked out as public safety news and media. I mean, it's very plain and clear, and people just don't read, and they just look at the car and think it's a cop car, and we say, we tell them it's a black Ford Crown Victoria. It's just a car. Don't get all worked up about it. Do we have a Scanner Club group? We do have, if you look in our groups on our page, we do have one that's called Radio Shack. And we are going to be sponsoring meetups in the near future. Michael will be heading that up. We're not active with that yet, but you can go ahead and request to join that group, and it is connected to our page. Yep. And we actually want to engage some of those folks too, and because most enthusiasts are very adept and know what's going on, and we want to bring on some more volunteer dispatchers. We have one, and Mike, and he does a really good job, but he is only one, and we need round-the-clock coverage, ears listening and like even when even if none of us are able to be out, it's got any organization, you have your own lingo, so we will we use all the police and fire codes when we're talking on our own communications, just because that's what we listen to all the time, and we use the same language. It makes it quick and easy to communicate, and we stay on the same page. It keeps us sharp when we're listening to the other radios and that. So we'll go out at our residence, so we'll say we're AIQ, available for majors, or available for majors. And so majors are, I'm home, I gotta get some stuff done, but I'll make myself available to go on vehicle rollover accidents, single shootings, things like that. So majors, some beyond the regular vehicle accident, vehicle into a pole, vehicle rollover, stuff like that. Majors, that's, you're available at home, you're busy, probably watching a movie with the wife, having dinner, whatever. Really don't want to be disturbed, but if there's a significant major incident, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll go to it. So we'll put ourselves out like that we're available for majors from home or wherever we're at. So if there's major would be like an officer involved shooting, an explosion somewhere, a bomb threat or the bomb squad, um, something that's really kind of over the top that we really need to be on top of. But we need people to be listening. So like when we're home like that, or even sleeping, we need those people that are listening for those big major things. So we're more than willing to wake up and respond to. So we need some help.
Walker 1015 X-ray. 11271, Officer Walker 1015 X-ray at 0215 hours.
We are probably going to wrap things up pretty quick here. Still only 3 open incidents on the CHP page. Nothing significant working there. No, don't know about that one. Thanks, Lisa. You be safe too. Where was that at, Jennifer? We heard about a shooting we started to head to, and then it sounded like it was self-inflicted, and we canceled. Steve, it might have to be. It's like literally on my way home, so yeah, I might have to go by and see if there's some hot ones ready. It's a little early still for it, though. Oh, Vallejo. Got it.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah, a little out of our area, so I wouldn't hear about it. And I know you'll be absolutely shocked and surprised. I don't listen or watch the news. Gotcha. Wow, can you get a little closer to our car on the turn here? Go ahead and make your turn. What are you waiting for? You can make a left turn on a red on a one-way street, from a one-way onto a one-way. Wow. Channel 3, was that Channel 3 on the CB radio? Oh, he saw it, so it couldn't be on the CB radio. Channel 3, what's a Channel 3?
KCRA 3.
KCRA, what's KCRA? Oh, that mainstream media thing. Oh, okay. Gotcha. The place where sometimes the news comes first. Local news. I'm sorry. I'm being snarky. So, we'll see the police car sitting there at some of the locations, the nightclubs and things like that. There are officers that are assigned. There's what they call a security detail. Oh, that's Officer Anthony Gamble working a security detail tonight. Officer Gamble is a very good officer. Well, most of our officers are good, but he's very personable. And if you ever come across him, make sure you say howdy. Say howdy to most of our officers. They need encouragement. They get really discouraged a lot, just with the tempo of things, the way things are going on today. And there's a lot of them that are quitting just because of the way they get treated by the general public. And we're out here sometimes absolutely just want to help make a difference and serve the community. And when that community clearing out, so we will probably clear out and start heading back and call it a night. So we'll go ahead and sign off now. And once again, we appreciate y'all for joining us. Make sure you share our page and encourage your friends to like the page, and make sure you go over to our YouTube. So that'd be youtube.com/916 Maverick, and or you can just do a search for Public Safety News. Encourage your friends to please like our YouTube page as well. Like we said, we need to get that built up to 1,000. If you'd like to help underwrite PSN, psnews.us/donate if you'd like to partner with us. And once again, it's getting that time of year where folks need some donations for some tax sheltering. So if we can focus, business mentor once said, we're all in this boat. We're going along in life, this boat in the sea, the same winds blowing us all, the social winds, the economic winds, the winds of disaster. The difference in our destination, the difference of where we wind up, is not the blowing of the wind, it's the set of our sail. So where is your sail set? Where are your eyes set on? Where are you headed? And again, our mission is set. We're heading forward, and our sail is set. And we got different winds blowing on us all, but we are going to get to our destination. So keep focused on what you know you're supposed to be doing, what your calling is, and stay resolute on it. So this is Maverick and Tyler with you, and we'll be shutting down for the night. Thanks for joining us, and we will catch you on the next one. Be safe.